everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast, where we discuss a variety of celebrity news and gossip. So, for today, we have an important story to discuss. Recently, NeNe Leakes' oldest son, Bryson Bryant, found himself in a difficult situation in which he's facing felony drug possession charges. So, join us as we delve into this story and explore the lessons we all can learn from it. Now, according to arrest records obtained by Page Six, Bryson Bryant, who is 33 years old, was arrested, unfortunately, on July 3rd. He has now been hit with multiple charges. So, not one, folks, multiple, including possession of a controlled substance, violation of probation, laundering, and providing false personal information. It's such an unfortunate to see him dealing with legal troubles once again. So the reason I say once again is he has in the past had, similar circumstances where he was arrested. And we did see that on, with NeNe Leakes when she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We did see, in a couple of scenes where she was talking about like him having the instances where he had complications with the law, unfortunately. But what we are here, what I'm going to discuss in its entirety for today's episode is the fact that when he got arrested, he provided the police officers with a false name. And the part that really is appalling and like shocking is instead of giving the police officers his legal name, he actually gave the name of his brother Brent. And to me, that's so unacceptable. Like, if you're going to be doing wrongdoing or you're going to have complications with the law or you're doing any like criminal like activities, why are you using your brother's name? Take it like a champ and take your arrest like a champ. Don't incorporate, Brent in your criminal activities that you're going to be doing. I feel like if you're going to do something, you should be able to take accountability for your actions. Suppose the police officers did not do their due diligence and they actually went and, arrest uh your brother. Like, that is just insane. And we know that Brent has dealt with a lot of health complications. Now you really want this man to die. You really want this man's medical scare that he's had in the past to heighten and increase. Like, could you imagine, like, he suppose Brent was kind of sort of going about his day, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the cops come arresting him, and he is like shocked and not knowing like what's going on. I feel like it was extremely irresponsible, and I felt like his brother should get these hands. Why are you out here in these streets using my name? And I did not like, I was not associated with what you've just done. Like, that sounds so crazy to me. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't, I'm appalled. Like, I cannot believe he did that. And then, as I mentioned before, this is not the first time he has this run-in with the law. We did see him, on one of the episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, where he had, a bit of run-in there with the law and got arrested. And, NeNe had it up to here with him. Like, she even, made him like try her best to teach him a lesson. She did not bail him out at the same time. And she did confess in that particular episode that she was not going to bail him out and he's going to stay there until he learned his lesson, and then perhaps after she had bailed him out. But it seems like she's going to have to not bail him out at this point, because it's like, sir, baby boy, you still have not learned your lesson. You still think that you are a gangster out here in these streets. And NeNe is not about to play with him. She's going to be like, this little boy done lost his damn mind. You know how NeNe could be like. I know NeNe is not going to play with him. And then when I was doing my research, I know, and I was reading this story from Page Six, it stated that he's still in jail, and then it did also mention that he has a bail in the amount of 3,500. And we clearly know that NeNe, despite the fact that she's not back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she is far from broke. I did mention in a previous video I did on her that she is worth 14 million, but I think it's the principle of it the whole idea of taking accountability and the whole idea of you are going to, if you're not going to learn, you're going to feel the consequences. I feel like she's not going to bail him out and she's going to leave him in there. And especially, I believe like NeNe will be extremely upset with him that the fact that he wanted to come pull in poor innocent brands in his fiasco and the situation to begin with. Like if I was the mother in that specific situation, I would be extremely upset. Like, what are you doing? Don't play with me. I would have told him that. Like, you don't do those type of things. Like, whatever, situations you get yourself into that comes with immense consequences, you need to take it as a champ and you need to suffer the consequences. Then you'll know not to do this next time or to sort of turn your life around and do better, which I feel like this is what he should do with such a mom like a NeNe that has such a huge status. Like, why are you out here having run-ins with the law? Like, why don't you take, NeNe's popularity and, turn it around for like financial increase for yourself? Perhaps get a loan from your mother. Like, she has more than enough money to lend you to open up, a business. It could be like a clothing business, a shoes business, or do something that's going to be for the greater good of the community. Why do you have yourself time and time again being involved in this criminal like activities? Like, it just does not make sense to me. You have a privileged life. Use it to your best advantage and stop embarrassing your mother out here in these streets. It's not a good look at all. Like, like, and then, Brent came online and, Brent was not playing with him. I know it could have been that Brent, probably may have cussed him out behind the scenes, like, because I do believe you can get phone calls in prison or you could make calls, something of that sort. So, Brent must have given him, a little bit of a cussing, and anyone would. Like, you're using their name for your fiascos. That's not cool. But Brent came and did, a NeNe style shade at his brother. And I was looking on his page on Instagram, and in Shade Room also posted it, where he put a meme of NeNe where it's like, why are you putting me into this? And it was so hilarious. And I feel like this situation is obviously not funny. This is a situation that could have, dampered and created like a negative negative connotations for Brent. But Brent added a little bit of humor and shade to this whole situation of his brother using his name for and attaching him to criminal like activities. So I see you, Brent. I see that you sort of got your mom's sense of humor. If NeNe does not go back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, then maybe they can possibly take up Brent, because Brent is out here with this really, really good sense of humor. But I feel like this can be the last straw for Bryson. He needs to get it together. Perhaps, he should stay in jail, whether he's going to be charged or not. I feel like when this all blows over, he needs to turn around his life. Stop engaging in these criminal like activities, because at the end of the day, it's not good for his mom's public image. It's not good for his image. And I really feel like he needs to get some counseling and some intervention to get to the root of the problem as to why he keeps, engaging himself in criminal like activities at the end of the day. And I was reading online as well that there was one point where he and a group of other individuals wanted to create like counterfeit money. And it's like, why are you trying to create fake money out here in these streets? Your mom is worth $14 million. I'm pretty sure she does not have you out here living the poor life. If you do good, if you have good intentions, if you're going down a good path, there's no reason why she would not want to spend money on you and have you living like a king. Like, do you not want to live the soft life, bro? Like, what is the problem? I'm confused. Like, y'all gonna have to tell me in the comment section, what is this young man's problem? Because I'm not getting it. You're supposed to be out here living your soft and king life. What is the issue? You don't want money? I don't know. Like, he needs to stop. Like, it's out of control now. So I'm going to share, some of the fans' comments as it relates to this particular situation. I'll share about like 3 comments. So it's someone here said on Instagram, you done lost your damn mind. And when you find it, call me. I this, particular comment is extremely funny because I feel like that's something that, NeNe is going to say to him because it's like enough is enough. I could understand if this was like his first little situation, but it's happening time and time again. So, sir, you done lost your damn mind. And I agree with this comment. And someone said here, damn, just gonna rope your brother up, huh? It'd be your own family. Yeah, sometimes, family members could, attach us to situations that are not in our best interest, or it's something that's going to incriminate us. But not all family members, friends could also do it as well. But, I do agree that sometimes it could be your own family members. Who knows? And then someone said is, doing that to your own little brother is trifling. Yes, it is trifling. Like, why are you out here doing things, running into the law, getting arrested, and you're trying to pin it on, Brent that has no idea or is not even involved in this type of situation? Like, do you not really love or care about your brother? Because to me, this is not love if you want your brother to go to jail innocently and he hasn't done anything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see how this story unfolds. As I said, he has not posted bail yet, and I don't blame NeNe. NeNe is, he probably got a good little cussing from NeNe, and I feel like NeNe is really going to leave him in there and have him really, really learn that it doesn't pay to be a gangster and get it together. But yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about today. I seen this story and I was like, okay, this one is like super interesting and I want to really talk about it. Let me know in the comment section below what you all think about this particular situation. Let me know what your perspective is. Do you feel that the brother is going to be in jail for a long time because he's facing a number of charges, is not just one? Do you feel that he might beat this charge, maybe due to lawyers that his mother can hire? But yeah, I would love to get you guys' perspective on that. But that's all for today for All Kinds of Advice podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel. Thank you all again. I can't emphasize enough for your support. It truly means so much to me when you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, and I'm wishing you all a wonderful day. Ciao.